Hey guys, for arithmetic today, I want you to watch and sing along to the Go Noodle video, Get Your Money Right, because there is more money on your worksheet today. So I want you to keep practicing those counting skills with the song to remind you so that you're ready to do it on your worksheet. Then come back and we're gonna talk about something kind of new, kind of not so new idea in arithmetic. So we are going to talk about multiplication twins. But before we get to that, I want to show you, if you remember back when we were practicing all of our addition facts, we had something else called a twin. We had an addition twin, and it looks kind of like this. So 3 plus 4 equals 7. The twin would be 4 plus 3 equals 7. So when I say twin, I mean the problem is just swapped and the answers are still the same. It still comes out to equal the same amount even though these answers are in different spots. So addition and multiplication are similar in that when you're doing just addition, you can switch the spots and they'll still turn out the same. Multiplication works the same way. You can switch the spots where your multiplication numbers are and their answer will still be the same. So let's take a look at this egg carton. So it's empty, used up all the eggs already. But if we look at it this way, we're gonna write a multiplication problem that shows us what we have here. So first, let's look and say, how many rows do we have this way? We have 1 row here, 2 rows here. So we have 2 rows, 2 times, how many columns do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 6 equals, I know the answer. I could count it by 2s, so I could go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, or just to double check my answer, I can count all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 2 times 6 is 12. Now, if I take my egg carton and I turn it this way, did I change the number of eggs that would have fit in here? No, I didn't change it at all. So let's look. How many rows do I have now? I have 1 row, 2 row, 3 row, 4 row, 5 row, 6 rows. So this time I have 6 rows times 2 in each row. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So 1 column, 2 columns. Times 2. Did I change the number? No. 6 times 2. So if I was going to count it on my fingers instead of counting all of them, I could go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. My answer is still 12. So even though these two numbers that I multiplied switched spots, it's still the same answer. That is a multiplication twin. They work the same. It doesn't matter what order when we're multiplying. It doesn't matter what order they're in. The answer is still the same. So if you know your 2's, but you don't know your 6's, you could start on this side and do 2 times 6, and you would still get the same answer as 6 times 2. So you actually know more multiplication facts than you realize. That's it for this. We can try it again with, let's do, what else did we do? 5 times 10 equals, if you remember, 5 times 10, I can count by 10s 5 times. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And if I did 10 times 5 equals, so this time I could either count by 5s or I could do the 10s trick. So 5 times 10, I write this number and I add a 0 on the end. Same answer. 5 times 10, 10 times 5, both of them are the same. They equal the same answer even though the numbers are switched at the top. Then let's take a look at our worksheet so you can kind of see how it works. So on the back is where we do all of our new things on page 270. So in section 1, it says write the sums for the addition twins. So you're going to answer all of those problems. It's twins like this, so they're going to be matching like twins are. And then section 2, write the products for the multiplication twins. The first one is actually this problem, so I actually gave you some free answers. And then finish the rest. They are twins, so look at them carefully. Section 3, write the number of bills and coins needed to make the amount. Use the fewest pieces of money. That means the lowest amount. We did this just last week to figure out how much was worth, but the numbers are not underneath this time, so you have to count a little bit more on your own. But you can write the amount underneath if that would help you. Section 4, circle the bills and coins needed for each amount. Circle only the ones you need to make the amount that it says right there. We did that yesterday as well. Then section 5, write greater than, less than, or equal. The best way to do this is to write down underneath the problems to help you figure out what that number is. Underneath the addition problems, help you figure out what the answer is so you can see how it compares to the number on the other side. You're going to use greater than, less than, or equal. Then on the front, page 269, section 1, write the differences. This is review of yesterday's lesson when we have zeros in the minuend. So be careful, make sure you do every step as you do those problems. Section 2 and 3 are both using your ruler, but section 2 is in inches and section 3 is in centimeters. So be very careful that you're measuring with the correct side. Section 2, you're measuring how long it is in inches. Section 3, you're drawing the line in centimeters. Section 4 says start at the left. Color the 4th tent blue and the 6th tent orange. Be careful as you count those across. It's counting in ordinal numbers, so be very careful. You're starting on the left. Make sure you know your left and your right. Number 5 says write the time. The clock is in Roman numerals, but I want you to use regular numbers as you write the time next to it. Remember, the shorthand is the hour hand, the longhand is the minute hand, and the minutes around the clock count by 5s. Section 6, write the missing numbers. Be careful as you do this. Some of you get mixed up and you think that you're adding or subtracting the other numbers that are already there, but that's not exactly how it works. You need to fill in the missing numbers so that the answer that's there is correct. Section 7, finish the counting patterns. The first 3 numbers give you the pattern and you're going to continue counting that same way afterwards. Be very careful. But yeah, just be careful as you count through those numbers and try not to skip anything. And that's it for arithmetic. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.